What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Since last time, I took some time to basically finish off the sphere grid for my main three characters here. I didn't quite get everything. Like, I didn't go out of my way to get, like, HP or MP spheres, just because everyone's maxed out anyways. But, everyone's stats are pretty much the same. They're all pretty high. And everyone all knows... I was gonna say everyone all knows every ability, but Waka seems to be missing something. I guess he doesn't know Copycat. Well, we can fix that. There's an easy way to fix that. Okay, now everyone knows everything. So now I am going to start killing off the Species Conquest things. Now these guys are a little bit more expensive to face, but they also tend to be way harder, and they also tend to have higher reward. So first off is Fenrir, and this guy is pretty nasty. He also has a very high evasion, even with the stats that I've got right now. So I want to use aim, which obviously increases your accuracy. There's a bunch of different skills like these, there's aim, there's cheer, focus, etc. And they all work up to 5 times, for I think it's a total of like 20% increase or something. Even with that, I still managed to miss. Now that I can actually hit him reliably, he shouldn't be too hard to kill, though. The Species Conquests also tend to have a lot more health than the Area Conquests. Even with all that aiming, I was missing quite a bit. And one of the things that's important about the Species Conquest is they all, well, I think most of them at least, drop stat spheres. In the case of Fenrir, he drops agility spheres. Overkill him and he drops 2. So he basically killing him basically lets you put 8 extra agility on your sphere grid, which can be very handy in the near future. Here we have, what's his name? Ornitholsis? Ornitholestes. And he also has very high evasion. This is going to be a theme for the first several enemies. That is not aim, that's reflex. Not that I don't enjoy dodging stuff, but I want aim. So that's 4 and 5. And now it's time to go on the offensive. I don't think this guy has too much health, but his evasion can be problematic if you don't properly prepare for it. I think what this guy does is, like other lizards, he has a lot of status effects that will go on you when you if he hits you. He doesn't drop any attribute sphere thingies though. Next is Viteri X. Yet again, another high evasion creature. It's like they specifically put all the high speed evasion-ish thingies at the front. Good thing about Viteri X though is that he has exceptionally low health. Should be able to kill him in 2 hits. As soon as the second one actually connects. Thank you. And I believe he drops Evasion Spheres. Okay, well normally he would drop Evasion Spheres, but he happened to drop Dark Matter this time, which, as I've mentioned, they'll have a rare chance to drop Dark Matter. Hornet? Uh-oh. Ambush. Let's just use an Albed Potion, actually. That'll cure the poison and top her off. And once again, I want to spam aim several times. As much as spamming the same ability over and over again gives me great joy, I think it's time to go on the offensive. I think this guy has like 500,000 health. Okay, no, closer to 6. That's what it looks like anyways. 6 or 7. And the Hornet drops Accuracy Spheres. Oop. Who's next? V.2. I think this guy has high evasion as well, but for him, I only need to hit him once, so I don't think I'm gonna bother with aim. Actually, I was gonna say I might just try and use an overdrive, but I think, well, let's try it. A lot of the stronger enemies in the monster arena will actually have like a high resistance to your overdrives. I'm not quite sure how that works, since overdrives normally ignore defense, but yeah, see, he barely took any damage from that. There we go. He has under 100,000 health, so he should die in 1 hit. And he drops MP Spheres. And the One Eye. Can't recall if this guy has high evasion. You would think so with a flying enemy, but apparently not. He's also apparently very easy. And he drops Magic Defense Spheres. And next is the Jumbo Clan, who, quite honestly, is one of the most annoying enemies in the entire game. As you can see, he is completely immune to physical attacks, and he takes very little damage from overdrives. So the only way to damage him is with magic, and he has like 1.2 million health or so. So what I want to do is double cast, and I want to cast Flare. Actually wait, you can cast Ultima, but Ultima has a long animation, and I prefer to go with Flare just because it's shorter. So even though it does less damage, it ends up being faster in the long run because you don't have to spend as much time waiting. The thing here is, you can't tell, but the Jumbo Flan actually has Reflect on him. And where Ultima will go through Reflect, because Ultima technically hits all enemies, Flare will not. So I have to cast Reflect on one of my own characters, in this case Titus, and bounce the spells off them. And this guy also happens to have a fairly high magic defense. Now I want to use Copycat to double cast Flare for everyone else. But Copycat costs 28 MP, whereas double casting Flare costs, what, 108? So it's a good way to save on MP. And everyone's only doing 60,000 damage around here, and this guy has a lot of health. Let's see, so 60,000, that's what, like 20 rounds? So that's gonna take a while, and really, there's not a whole lot else interesting here. This guy can use Ultima when his turn comes around, but it's not particularly dangerous. I don't think so. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to just finish out this battle and speed it up in editing for you. Okay, finally dead. That took about 3 minutes of copycatting. That guy's not particularly hard, but he's just really annoying. And since you can't really reliably do 99,999 damage to him unless you have like magic booster and magic plus 20% on your weapon, you're not likely to overkill him either. So you are only going to get one magic sphere from him. Now this guy is also hard, but he's kind of like the reverse. He can take damage from physical attacks, but he also counterattacks everything you do with Ultima. So I want to start off by casting Focus 5 times, because Focus increases your magic defense, as well as your magic attack, but I never really noticed that much of a difference from the magic attack side of things. That might be 6, but whatever. Now I would cast Shell, but I don't think I need Shell to actually survive the counterattack. And the thing about Shell is it also means that any healing spells that you use on yourself are reduced in half. So looks like what I'm going to be doing here is attacking twice, and the second Ultima should put everyone in the yellow range, and they should auto potion themselves back up. And much like the Jumbo Flan, this is a long, repetitive battle. So I'm going to do the same thing here that I did there, and just continue repeating this exact same strategy and speed the battle up in editing for you. So, see you in just a moment. Okay, he's dead, and I think that might have actually taken even longer than the Jumbo Flan. I forget when I started. But anyways, he's dead, and all he drops is twin stars, which not that good. So thankfully, we never have to see him again. And I'm about out of time for today. Let's play Final Fantasy X. So more Species Conquests next time. Catch you later.